Metropolis. Recently I wrote an article on inspiration, which was published, and I thought I'd share that with you today. I'm going to read it to you, and of course all the content will be included on my website. So here goes. Are you bored and just could not be bothered anymore? Do your days just seem to pass by, but nothing really happens anymore? Is your life the same, day in and day out, controlled by a routine that has made you numb to life and all that it really offers? Well, does it? Are you? When was the last time that you had a flash of inspiration? Now, you all know what that is, don't you? A sudden, brilliant and creative idea that just flashes up in front of you, resulting in stimulating you mentally and physically, which usually results in you doing something creative, something new. There you have it. You've just been inspired. If you've had that, of course. It is a great feeling that usually is an attribute of someone who is motivated and on a mission to succeed at whatever they've put their mind to. It is a power that cannot be contained, held back or stopped from any external force, as it is generated entirely from within you. Inspiration can otherwise be referred to as a guiding light or a beacon, which stimulates, lifts, gives incentive, and spurs someone on and on and on. It just keeps them going. The question is, how do you get it? And better still, how do you keep it? Once the path is lit, many will follow. However, they soon stop when the light turns out or begins to go dim. Everyone starts getting worried when they can't see where they're going. It's only those with enthusiasm, drive, ambition, initiative, and determination that find a way to light the path so they can continue along their life's journey. Which one are you? Now that we all know what it is, or at least have begun to get a better understanding, we quickly realise that it is something we want more of. Once someone's inspired, believe me, they know it. They want more of it. You like being inspired. In order to be inspired, we must first begin to feel again. We must look deeper into each moment of each experience in our lives and stop to smell the roses, as they say. Each moment. When you do this, you expose your senses to different experiences, which turn on your emotional being. Your emotional being stems from your brain, which is a huge chemistry set capable of mixing an endless combination of chemicals that can be released at will into your system and at any time that you require. You're in total control of when that is. This simply means that you can change the way you feel instantly just by changing your thoughts in your mind or by concentrating on one thought instead of another. You get to choose. However, it's not until you marry these thoughts with feelings that you can begin to feel the euphoria that awaits you, which is a catalyst to inspiration, and then the big one, motivation, which I'll talk about next. This feeling is so overwhelming that a primal instinct takes over, which propels you forward. When that happens, you are now motivated, and whilst you stay that way, you will be inspired forever. Sounds easy, eh? It just takes an extra moment for each moment you have. You understand that? It just takes an extra moment from within each moment that you have to take notice at what our eyes cannot see and our ears cannot hear. It just takes an extra moment for each moment you have to now allow yourself to absorb what there is plenty of in that particular moment. It's all there. Once you do this a few times, you will find that you begin to see more and feel more. You eventually realise that you have always had the key to unlocking inspiration, and all it was is just an extra moment in each moment of patience and silence with your senses. So take the time. Just allow yourself to absorb what's coming. All your senses, including your mind and your heart, by keeping it wide open. Just take the time to absorb. The next step is to look a little deeper into my views on motivation, as I speak purely and sincerely from my own extensive experience. That's my next article. Should the moment arrive when you find yourself still, stationary, stuck, demotivated, unable to move, depressed, and you've got no motivation or inspiration at that moment, all you've got to do is just stay still, stay silent, smell the roses, and begin to absorb what is trying so hard to get in. Before you know it, your primal instincts will take over and you are off once again. You will be in this situation many times. However, the time it takes before you light your own path gets shorter and shorter each time. You're going to get motivated and inspired and everything's going to go great. And one day that's going to dwindle away. But each time you get your motivation back by simply stopping, allowing inspiration to occur by being still and taking everything in, you'll be able to get back on track sooner. And each time this happens, it just takes less and less time. Now, my friends, you are all enlightened. So go forth and do what you now know with certainty and purpose. I'm ConikiTV. I hope you enjoyed that. Now remember, read the words on my blog. Just have a good read of them. It takes a lot to understand each sentence. Let it absorb into your head. And once you've understood it, then look at my next article on motivation. Thanks very much for listening. See you again next time. Bye-bye.